Hi YouTube. Okay, so I am really excited to be back, and I think that I'm going to be back for good now, at least until like finals, because I'm like starting to catch up on all my work, so I'll be able to make videos again, and I won't feel so guilty because I seriously feel really bad. I know it may not seem like I feel bad, but I do feel bad when like I can't make videos, and I don't know. So anyway, today I'm just gonna be talking about how to grow long hair. So I said in my last video that I get so many questions from you guys asking how to grow your hair or like how to see growth results. And it's really hard for me to answer because I honestly don't know what I did to make my hair grow. When I was in high school, my hair was like up to here straight, and I went to college and started doing stuff, and now my hair is, you know, halfway down my back. So I don't really know like exactly like, oh, I did this the other day and it made me see, 2 inches. Like I can't tell you that, but I can give you a general sense of how I grew my hair out. So the first thing is, don't compare yourself to other people. This isn't how you grow your hair, but this is gonna make your hair growth journey a little bit easier and more successful. Um, some people, their hair grows like literally overnight, and other people's it doesn't grow that fast. So don't say, oh, well, I started my journey with her and her hair is 5 inches and mine is only 2 inches longer. Like, it could be part of what you're doing, but it also could be that your hair just doesn't grow as fast. Also, you want to make sure that you listen to your hair. I know like a lot of people, when you start out, you start to do like so much to your hair that your hair is being overworked. And I was a victim of this when I first started like getting involved with like my curliness or whatever, and I started buying products, and I was like a total product junkie to the point where I wanted to always use the product, like always see if it's working. And I noticed that um sometimes like my hair wouldn't act the same if I overworked it. So like some people can wash their hair every day with shampoo or can co-wash every day and still have great results and their hair grows fine. But then for some people that's like overworking it, and you should know, like, you just have to be able to listen to your hair and figure out like when it's dirty. Like I know for me, my hair gets dirty or it needs to be co-washed about every 2 to 3 days, and sometimes I do that on the way that my curls look, and sometimes I do that on how my scalp feels. Like it really just depends, and I usually do it every 2 days. But if I notice that my hair is fine and I don't feel like I need to co-wash, then I'm not going to co-wash. Also, you want to make sure that you're using the right products. You want to, use things without sulfates. You want to use things without mineral oil and petroleum. I know a lot of you may be looking for like that product that's going to make your hair grow so long, and I wouldn't necessarily look for that. I would just look for a healthy product that can help your hair look nice and makes your scalp feel good, and stick with that, and not necessarily look for a product based off of how it makes your hair grow, because I know like some products promise hair growth, but I don't know if I necessarily believe. One huge thing that I found that like I think I honestly do think this helped my hair grow is deep treatments. When I first started out, I used to deep treat my hair every single week. Like legit sit down for hours and hours and hours and let the deep treatment sit in my hair. And even though I don't do that anymore because of time, my hair still grows, but I noticed that my hair grew a lot faster when I did deep treatments. It's something about the way that it restores your hair and kind of fixes it and repairs it that I think helps it grow. So if you're struggling, I would definitely try deep treatments. Another thing is to protect your ends. You want to look for like split ends and breakage, and see like sometimes when I'm in class, like I'll just go like this and look at my ends and see like right now I know that I need to cut my hair. Um, Not because I have like breakage, but I just know that my ends could use a cut. So you want to make sure you keep up on your trims. Some people can go like long times without trims, and they think that, and they believe that that's okay, and it may be for them, but me personally, I need to trim my hair at least 3 times a year, which isn't even a lot, but it like has to be done. Otherwise, I won't feel like my hair is growing as good as it can. I notice that when I cut my hair grows even faster. And part of that is because breakage, like when your ends are damaged and your hair keeps growing, it just keeps breaking and it's gonna not, retain your length that you're wanting to grow out. Also, if you don't want to trim your hair or you don't want to trim your hair as often, I would definitely recommend protecting your ends at night. Um, One thing that I try to do that I have gotten out of the habit of that I used to do like religiously is after the shower take a conditioner, like a moisturizing conditioner, and I would just like put it from here down and I would just make sure that my ends are moisturized. Or take like an oil or something because your ends are like the most brittle part in your hair because they're the oldest and they need the most care, and they're also what's going to help you retain length. So if you do that, then you should definitely notice that like your ends are healthier, which will in turn make your hair healthier, which will in turn let your hair grow longer. And another thing that's pretty like basic to me is drinking a lot of water. That just helps in general with like not only healthiness of your body, but it just gives your body like nutrients because your hair does need nutrients also to grow. So I would definitely drink a lot of water. Like I have a water bottle, you can see right there, that blue one, and that's what I carry around with me every single day, and I fill it up maybe like 3-4 times a day, and that's pretty much all that I drink. So I do think that that helps as well. um, but I'm not gonna say it's like significant results, but I know that if you don't have like a healthy diet and get enough water, then your hair will start to like break off. And another thing is be flexible with your regimen. I know that like a lot of you want to have a regimen that you work with, especially if you're starting off. I get a lot of questions of like, what should I put in my hair, or I put this in and what should I put in after? And honestly, you kind of have to like work with it yourself. I can tell you what I do, but that may not work for you guys. And I feel bad always being like, well, this is what I do. But honestly, it's only because I don't want to tell you, oh, if you do this, you'll get the best results. That's just how I get my best results. But your hair could be completely different than mine. So maybe you get your results better if you put the mousse under the cream as opposed to me putting the mousse over the cream. Like, just little things like that. So I would definitely say be flexible with your plan. If you notice that, something isn't working, then shift things around, like change things, take things out, and try to be simple. Like that's another thing is I know starting out I used to use like 6 products on my hair. I'd use like 3 creams, I'd leave conditioner in, I would like I just didn't know. Like I was, still kind of going through those phases of trying to figure it out. And now I put 2 things in my hair, maybe. Sometimes I just put one, and I have really good results. So it's all a learning process, but the most important thing is you have to listen to your hair. If your hair, like when I used to leave conditioner in my hair, like the actual co-washing conditioner, I would leave it in my hair. Like, yeah, my hair would look really, really good, but my scalp was like burning, like not burning, but it was like itchy all the time because that conditioner is not supposed to stay on your hair or on your scalp. So I had to start, realizing that okay, maybe I can't leave in the conditioner every single day. So then after I used to leave it in every day, um, I started doing it maybe like twice a week. My scalp was still itchy. So then now I don't even leave the conditioner at all, and I still have a good routine. Um, and what works for one person may not work for the other. Like I was saying with my routine, I know I used to watch who did I watch? I don't remember. Someone on YouTube. I think it was maybe Andrea's Choice. Yeah, I used to watch Andrea's Choice, and she like said that she would wash her hair 4 times a week, and I was like, ooh, let me do that. And then I noticed that I didn't really need to do that. And then I have another friend who has curly hair, and she used to co-wash every single day. So I was like, ooh, let me try that. It didn't work for me like it worked for her, but her hair looked awesome, and her hair was really long. So yeah, it's really just about listening to your hair, and it's about taking little steps to get there, and you're not going to see dramatic growth overnight. And I think that's what's really important to know, that I had a message from someone and they were saying like, oh, it's been a month, how long of a growth should I see? They typically say your hair grows like 1 to 2 inches a month. So anywhere around there. If you're like noticing breakage, then you should definitely be worried. And that's when you should, really check out your diet, check out your water intake, check out how you're treating your hair. It could be with like the way you detangle. I know if you don't detangle well, then your ends will snap, and that could cause extreme breakage, which could cause no hair growth at all. So be careful when you're detangling your hair. Start all the way down here and go very slowly. I just go very, very slowly. I make sure it's covered in conditioner, like smothered in conditioner, so that the brush glides through smoothly and that I'm not like ripping anything, and just go up and be very patient. So yeah, I really, really hope this helps you guys. I know that you guys have been like asking me for this video numerous times since I've started, and I do feel bad, but this is how I think that you should retain your length. So hopefully this helps. If you have any additional questions or anything, go ahead and leave them down below, or you can send me a message like a lot of you have been doing. So yeah, and if you have any requests, let me know too, because I really am going to start getting into videos more, and I do have a hair tutorial coming up that I'm really excited about because it's so cool, and I didn't think it would look good on curly hair, but it looks so cute. So yeah, I will see you guys soon. Bye!